The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 62 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he's got this down to the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Brady. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, and he finds Gronk. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's got it. Touchdown. Mike Evans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the deep.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll set up to throw from the gun.
Even the greats in this game, and
he's got his man. Score lead.
We are programmed to not get to that stage, right? To not think that way. But you can't. Possible they can be slowed down.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any signs of them being slowed down. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Bruce Arians taking exception to that last call, and he's going to throw out the challenge flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To the air again, Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Room here to run. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And they've been put in some good spots to start here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A first down throw for Trask. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trask over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Out to his left. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, Trask. Dancing to his left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they'll try to throw now. Trask forced out to his left. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kyle Trask with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get there. They get him out of bounds well shy of the goal line. And the defense holds on the 2-point conversion.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The give is to Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Trask now looks to throw on 1st down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Trask. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And they're indeed going. Here's Trask. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. So Dak with a completion there, really showing no ill effects from that injury a season ago. And what do you think your keys are defensively trying to stop Mr. Prescott?
Well, I think any defensive coordinator will tell you, stop his running game first, because he is at his best off of play action. When all of your linebackers come up to the line of scrimmage after the fake to the running back, and that allows him room and space to make a decision downfield. So take away the run, and that allows you to drop into coverage and blanket the field.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out.
Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. And touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown, 50 yards. And the Bucs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. Quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Following the touchdown. Now it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is Tony Pollard. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. He's doing his job, but the bottom line, they're losing. They've got a deficit to make up here, and he knows it.
And quarterbacks who last in this league learn that lesson really early. You may have had a great stat line and felt pretty good about how you played, but if your team didn't win, it almost doesn't matter. And right now, he's adopted that attitude. How do I get better? How does my team get better? How do we find a way to win the game?
He's hoping to lead his team to a successful drive. A first down throw for Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
52 catches last year for Zeke, and he's had as many as 77 in a year. I think he's hoping to get a little more stability in his offensive line and, of course, at the quarterback position. And if that happens,
blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schultz. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, 49 yards. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop. He's up near 100 yards now here in the second quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
After the sack on first down, Trask flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Trask being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Trask eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
Well, if you pull up his college highlight reel, you will see no shortage of great throws, and here's one in his NFL debut for big yardage.
And this is going to be a big test early in his career. How accurate can he be on throws like this? If he keeps doing that, he's going to be just fine.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Throwing, Trask.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Trask now.
Steps away to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kyle Trask now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game, as his guys are able to regain the lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now Pollard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a... Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Buying time to his left. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Trask. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Only a 3-yard loss there on the sack, but more importantly, it leads to a 4th and goal.
Suck up on now for the Buccaneer field goal.
Keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
They'll try and run it here. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree with you. Not happy at all. Trying to figure out how to up his game and inspire his teammates to do the same.
That's a true leader. A give to Elliott running left. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. To throw is Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The veteran in his first year with the Cowboys, Brian Anger, on to punt.
Back deep, Antonio Brown. Taken in at the 22. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Leonard Fournette and the rest of the Bucs offense set to take over once more.
He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Bucs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Buccaneers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get...
Well, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And some room to work. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Dalton Schultz had 1 catch in 16 games in 2019 before producing 63 catches in 2020. don't think it's hyperbole to say that he exceeded everyone's expectations, including his own.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott now from the 50. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And it again, it's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Running with Elliott. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the red zone now, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want touchdown. Michael Gallup on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. Brady now on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And this one is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Succop's kick is good. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Throwing again on second down. Prescott over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Now Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On first down, Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Some of the best games of the weekend come in that 1 o'clock Eastern window. The Dome in New Orleans, where it'll be the Saints.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now, to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Prescott now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first and 10, here's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Brady. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Randy Gregory in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. To try again after the sack. Brady. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And they're going to speed things up here.
Fournette will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. Well, all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Suck up for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmaker. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 24. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points.
From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10.
To throw, it's Brady. Dancing to his left. A nice little juke. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw again on second down. Brady airing this one out for Evans.
Into a double.